Search for Common Ground was established in 1982. Today, we've grown into the largest dedicated peace-building organization in the world. We have nearly 700 full-time employees from over 40 nationalities all around the world, including some of the world's most difficult and dangerous conflict zones. We're a truly global organization. Our mission is to transform the way the world deals with conflict, away from adversarial approaches toward collaborative problem solving. Today, the world spends $25 billion every single year to provide life-saving assistance to 141 million people whose lives have been devastated by wars and natural disasters. More than 80% needs to go to support the victims of violent conflict. And when violent conflict occurs, it brings our progress on every other front to a halt. The economy, education, healthcare, the environment gets brought all the way back down to zero by violent conflict.
Where nearly 90% of the population survives on subsistence agriculture, land issues represent one of the most frequent sources of conflict, exacerbated by a growing population, climate change, and the return of refugees. Too often, land conflicts...
At Search for Common Ground, we apply what we call the Common Ground approach. Start from hope, build and equip local teams that foster cooperation, and gear all that cooperation towards systemic change.
ndaraba nsanga harimo abahanyatse uba 16 ire nakangahe ntigezaza muga kuko ngise mu senitebe yaciyaza kuko yumva ngo barashikiriza senitebe ngo rashikiriza ndumvira vrema yaraza kadurumbanya umuryango
jewe fatanije nabo turi kumwe cha tugenda turabavunagura turabahoyahoya ya mafaranga acaye barayemera turaraba ikimazi iyo parcela ibirimwe bigazo byaramaze gusaza birebire by'imikoma byaragize gute ati rero tugende dushikirize ijambo tubare ko Silver ategerezwa guha
amahera bampaye niyo ndacengura ngaha bariya usika.
We believe conflicts are inevitable, but violence is not. Violence is a choice. And so all of the work that our teams do to foster this cooperation is intended to lead to real systemic change. We see in my generation alone the end of violent conflicts that were supposed to be intractable. We've seen this in South Africa, in Northern Ireland, in Colombia, in Sierra Leone, in Liberia, most recently between Eritrea and Ethiopia. At Search for Common Ground, we established a Children and Youth Division about a decade ago to really support the establishment of pathways for children and youth to play leadership roles in peace building in their communities.
Muslims killed the Christians and the Christians too also killed the Muslims.
5 girls were burnt, including my friend.
We've been able to prevent violent conflict all around the world, oftentimes with women and young people at the forefront of driving that change.
I believe my voice can be a greater change in Nigeria because I can advocate peace.
We very much believe and see children and youth as leaders of today if given the opportunity.
I was always listening to the radio for my grandma, and I told her that, can I be part of like this program, the Golden Kids? Salon Constitution. That's what I do. I take national issues and do issues that are relevant, issues that are topical, issues that has to do with the lives, the bread and butter issue of the ordinary Sierra Leonean. If we don't develop Sierra Leone, who will do it? And I'm part of that change.
In the Middle East and North Africa, just a couple of years ago, we produced and broadcast a groundbreaking television drama called Madam President. So she became the first woman president of this fictitious Arab country. And what we found were significant increases in people's perception that women could play a powerful role, a relevant role, a leadership role in politics.
كامرأة كل شيء صعب عليها، كل شيء. أولاً لا أستطيع النزول المتكرر إلى أماكن العمل، باعتبار أني امرأة ولا بد لي من محرم أخرج معه، ولا بد لي من شخص يسهل لي كل شيء. أحس إني هذا الأمر صعوبة العمل مع منظمة البحث عن أرضية مشتركة قالتني أحس إن ما فيش حاجة بعد كذا صعبة.
We have to recalibrate how to deal with and support the needs of the nearly 70 million refugees victimized by violent conflict in their home countries to instead figuring out how do we prevent that violent conflict from happening in the first place. Allow me, on behalf of nearly 700 full-time staff around the world, thousands more volunteers and partners, and most importantly, the communities with which we work, to thank the King Badwan Foundation and the Silver Baby Foundation for your most generous support going on many years now. On average, for every dollar that we pull in from individuals, we are able to raise another $16 from governments. And for every dollar that we spend or euro that we spend on preventing that conflict in the first place, we can save $250 on the other side in humanitarian needs. The single biggest threat to our field is the belief that peace is not possible, but it is. I hope you leave here today with that sense. Thank you so much on behalf of all of us.